that I outed him. Give it up for Pete Buchbauer, everybody.
What's up, Red Box? How you guys doing? You guys awake? You guys are only half awake? Some of you are awake? No? Maybe? What's up, guys? How you doing? I don't know them. I know like half the room. I don't know them, but they're the ones I said hi to, so that's cool. Guys, it's great to be back in Winchester. I'm actually, like you said, I'm from here. I recently moved up to DC, and it's great coming home because you guys have this thing here that I don't think we have in DC. You guys have stars. Like, these things, I can't see those from my apartment. This is beautiful. And I was actually at a friend's house earlier and was approached by wildlife, and I closed my car door and the deer ran away. And that's real different because in DC our wildlife are just homeless crackheads. And if you make eye contact, they approach. No, I actually recently almost got mugged. I talked about a mugging recently. I'll tell you about that because you seem concerned, especially you look scared. So I was coming out of a show, and this guy comes up and says, "Hey, give me your wallet." I was like, "Man, you don't want my wallet." He goes, "Look," I said, "Give me your wallet." He pulled a knife. And I was like, "All right, look." And I pulled out my wallet to show him. The only thing in my wallet was a Blockbuster card and an expired condom. And those two things coincide because I haven't needed a condom since I last needed a Blockbuster card. So, at which time the guy put the knife away and he walked away. And I don't know if he was more disappointed to not have any money or that he had met me in general. But no, life's going well. I was in town last for Thanksgiving and was visiting some friends, and a couple of my friends were like, "Hey, I see you on Facebook, like you're going to be pretty successful in comedy." I was like, "Yeah, the internet's deceiving, and that's why I like it." They don't realize how poor I am. But no, I've been doing a lot of comedy. I've been traveling a lot. And do anybody here use Waze? You guys use Waze? Yeah, I love Waze. For any of you guys who don't know, Waze is social media meets GPS. So people will tell you where the cops are and the traffic will direct. My attorney will tell you I need that. Because I can't get any more tickets if I want to keep driving. But yeah, so I was using Waze. I did a show in Baltimore, and it was during a Ravens game. So Waze decided to go ahead and get me around stadium traffic through parts of Baltimore I've never seen before. And like, I got a little scared at one point. I saw the light on a bridge. I looked to my left, and there were some kids like playing in the river. And I was like, that's adorable. Like maybe Baltimore's not that bad. I looked at the other side, and there's a homeless man shitting in the river. And I was like, that's the Baltimore I know. And then I was like, these kids' lives are going to get real shitty. Not because of that guy, it's because they live in Baltimore. Too close to home? Do you guys love Baltimore? No more making fun of Baltimore. Got it. Check. No, it's a lot of fun though. I did a show recently. I was actually up in New York City, did a show, and my cousin lives up there. He lives up in Brooklyn. And he's like, "Hey, after your show, we should go to a rave." I was like, I am 32 years old. I don't need to go to a rave. He's like, "No, come on, man. We're going to go to this rave." I was like, "Look, I don't listen to techno or trance. Why would I go to a rave?" He goes, "We're going to roll Molly." And I was like, "All right, let's go to a rave." So like I said, I never understood rave culture. I don't like techno, I don't like trance, I don't really do many drugs. I roll Molly, I love techno, I love trance. You can see music, you can taste colors, you can smell math. I don't even know what that means. You can smell numbers. That's how good that was. And I was there, I was dancing with this girl, and I felt someone holding my hand, and I was like, that's cute. She's holding my hand, that's sweet. And then I realized that the girl I was dancing with was in front of me, and the person holding my hand was behind me. That hand was kind of large, rough. I turned around to find the largest black man I've ever seen in my life just gently holding my hand. And like, guys, I've seen Oz. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen next. At which time, this huge mountain of a man leans forward and just goes, "Hey man, you got any cocaine?" I was like, "No, I don't." He goes, "It's okay, I'm asking all the white people." Know your audience, I guess. And he just drifted back into the rave like a cocaine fairy. It was at that time that the girl I was dancing with said, did that guy just ask you for cocaine? And I was like, yeah, he did. She goes, that's weird. That's not the weird part. The guy held my hand to do it. She said, well, it's loud in here. He wanted to make sure you could hear him. I was like, tap me on the shoulder. But that's still, guys, what I'm saying is I hold your hand up for the show and look for drugs. That's what, it's a long night in Brooklyn. Now, the one thing that's funny though is like I didn't party like that when I was younger. Like I just didn't. But from what I understand is you party like that when you're 22, you're like, hell yeah, let's do it again tomorrow. You party like that when you're 32, you're like, it's been 5 days, am I dead? Like, why do I still hurt? It's really made me realize how much older I'm getting. Like, how old are you? 20, go to hell. God damn. Okay, when I was 20, I could take a sub, put on a pizza, wrap it in a burrito, eat it, I was fine, I felt great, I had this thing called metabolism, it was awesome. Now I'm 32, I eat half a salad, and I've got heartburn, I need to take a shit. It's like, what the hell just happened, body? Like, I thought we were in this together. Apparently not so much. I'm also at this age now where like, all my friends are starting to have kids. I know we got some parents in the house. Give it up for parents, applause. A couple of parents just politely wave. My parents didn't even clap. They're like, oh, no, not anymore, just zoning you. I realized recently I'm not ready for kids. I found this out. I was actually out in Los Angeles to do a couple shows, and my brother lives out there with my nephew and his wife. My brother's like, not my nephew, he's weird, he's 3. So, my brother's like, hey, during the day before your shows, do you want to hang out with your nephew? And I was like, yeah. Like, I never get to see this kid, let's do it. He was like, great, potty training's going well. Like, what the hell does that mean? It's simple, he needs to go to the bathroom, he's going to tell you. You put down a step stool, you put down his booster seat, takes care of the rest. I was like, I went to college, I can handle this. Let's do it. Hanging out with my, they were watching Handy Manny. You guys familiar with Handy Manny? Anybody? I was far too excited for Handy Manny. For those of you who are not that woman, Handy Manny is a fantastic children's program about teamwork. My nephew said he wanted to practice teamwork. Said, Uncle Pete, I gotta go potty. I was like, all right, man, I've been trained. Let's do this. We go to the bathroom, put down the step stool, put down his booster seat. Like, y'all set? Gives me the Top Gun thumbs up. I was like, yeah, Maverick, I got this. I was like, all right, Goose, I'm going back to Handy Manny, because I was invested. So the woo was appropriate. It's a good show. So, like, 2 minutes go by, and I hear, Uncle Pete, I done. I was like, all right, I guess I got to move his step stool. Guys, what I found when I returned to the restroom can only be described as a pantsless 3-year-old perfectly executing downward facing dog presenting himself for the wiping. Guys, when someone tells me he takes care of the rest, that's the rest. Like I knew he could use the bathroom. He's been doing that since birth. He's been scratching his ass all day. He can reach. Like, but the other thing is, like I said, I don't have kids. I don't know the protocol. I don't know if to bring Uncle Pete to creepy Uncle Pete. Like, it's a thin line from Happy Birthday to Catch a Predator, and I'm not willing to cross that. So I take this little bit of toilet paper. It's like, whoop, I don't do your laundry. Let's go. At which time, my adorable 3-year-old nephew became Linda Blair in The Exorcist as he turned around and went, wipe harder. And that's how I know we're going to have kids. Guys, I've been Pete Buchbauer. You guys have been awesome. Have a great night.